Welcome back to Rocky Pool for the January 2025 edition. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is January 1st and a warmish afternoon. This clip is particularly significant because it marks a full year since I had a trail camera here full-time at Rocky Pool. So in subsequent months we'll be able to compare the bird life here with what we saw in the equivalent month of previous years. However, it is somewhat complicated by the fact that on the 14th and 15th of January we made another pool, Muddy Pool, less than 100 meters from here, and we can already see that some bird species prefer to drink and bathe at that pool. The pools are very different in nature, and that was by design in order to offer the wildlife some variety to choose from. The three laughing thrush species that we have here visit both pools, but it appears that they prefer to bathe in the clearer water here at Rocky Pool. A pair of puff-throated babblers at the front, and a racket-tailed tree pie at the back. The northern tree shrew decides to take the direct route. Here a male Siberian blue robin, late in the day as usual. I believe this is a female Chinese blue flycatcher in the front pool. The white-rumped Shama, normally a bully, gets chased away by this gorgeous lineated barbet. Now we see a much warmer day, 38 degrees centigrade, and the laughing thrush are in for a bathing frenzy. Even the northern tree shrew overcomes its nervousness to get a drink when it's this hot. Red jungle fowl are one of the few species that visit the pool in the early morning. Now look at this, a pair of ochraceous bulbuls. We have the most northerly record for this species in Thailand, so it's great to see a pair of them coming to the pool. I sure hope they manage to breed here in the park. And now something new. We screwed up setting the date when we changed the batteries on this trail camera, but this is actually the 13th of January, and a new species for us here, eye-browed thrush. Greater necklaced laughing thrush. More of the eye-browed thrush again. These are winter visitors here. The lineated barbet is back to the tune of the laughing thrush. And the Shama back to his bullying ways. The nervous little pinstripe tit babblers never stay for long. And a collared Scops owl back for a nighttime dip, as we have seen before. This is now the 16th of January, and our one and only glimpse of a black-naped oriole for this month. There are always several bulbul species at the pool. And then these two birds. Scaly-breasted munyas, perhaps? You may have noticed that I've corrected the date and time now. Sooty-headed bulbuls, ever present. Very interesting to see that around 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the real busy time at the pool. Very useful data for when I come to sit in the hide here. Oh, and look at this. A greater yellownape is back. What a beautiful bird. And the lineated barbet again. And now the yellownape is back again. What a picture. As I've mentioned before, it seems that we have two races of sooty-headed bulbul here, some with a yellow vent and others with a reddish-orange vent. After about 3 p.m. the light is very different, but it shows the plumage colours nicely in these birds. A female oriental magpie robin. We believe we had about 50 of these eye-browed thrush on the land at this time. A pair of eastern spotted doves coming for a drink here. But keep your eye on the left side of the picture and don't blink, either in real time or 5 times slow motion. It was a crested goshawk after a sooty-headed bulbul, but it missed, and now just a minute later it's in for a drink. And now a small flock of scaly-breasted munias. Great to confirm them here for the first time. And the male oriental magpie robin at the top pool. Oh, and look at this! We've had red-billed blue magpie before, but this is the first time I've seen one take a drink. The lineated barbet seems to be a regular visitor now. Great stuff. I've only recently seen great barbet on the land, and I would love it if one of those would come down to the pool. They are really gorgeous birds. And the yellow nape is back. And once again, in the company of the laughing thrush. Well, the Shama got a bit of resistance there. Yes! Another visit from the blue magpies. I hope they take to visiting this pool regularly. What an astonishing bird. Living up to their name there, the laughing thrush. Fascinating how the black-crested and black-headed bulbuls stay together. The crested goshawk back for a bath. These black-headed bulbuls really are stunning. And 3 stripe-throated bulbuls. And then to finish off January, a little spider hunter coming to have a look at the pool. Wonderful.